In this video, I'm going to give you 10 business ideas that I've been thinking about, but unfortunately don't have time for, that can make you enough money to replace your 9-to-5 income. Let's say $100,000 a year. Let's dive in and do it. Now, if you're not familiar with the vibe of this channel, this is not my main YouTube channel. This is one I just do for fun. So we're just going to hang and I'm going to riff through these. Hopefully, you'll get a ton of ideas as I'm going through this, whether you decide to start one of these businesses or maybe you just take it and connect it to what you're already doing because there's just one piece of information here that connects with something you're already doing. Whatever, the biggest thing I can recommend as I start going through this list, please don't try to do multiple. If you take one from this list, literally any of them can do, definitely 9 of them, maybe 10 of them can do 6 figures a year, most of them significantly more when it comes to having a ceiling. But please don't try to do multiple. It's the same reason that I'm not able to do all these. Some of them I will eventually do. Some of them I actually have my team doing on my behalf, so I'm not personally running them. And some of them I just don't have the time for, which is unfortunate. So I thought the best way to start this video off was ask ChatGPT to make banger headlines for every one of these to give you all a little taste of what we're going to get into today. I've been super excited for this video if y'all can't tell. All right. Let's read them off, and then we'll actually dive in and talk about them in a little more serious way. Number 1, pocket $10,000 commissions just for connecting businesses to money. The funny thing is, even as I look through these, like, no, but really, it's like, that sounds, because I actually told it to be over the top with some of these headlines, but number 2, control millions in real estate without ever giving up a mortgage. Deploy 50 plus local money machines that pay you every time the phone rings. Unlock a 7-figure product line overnight without creating a single thing. Business idea number 5, copy my $100,000 blueprint for selling other people's courses. Number 6, snag 4-figure payouts in high ticket sales without touching the product yourself. Number 7, cash in on America's gold rush. Earn big every time someone buys a bullion. Is that how you pronounce that? I bet you can't figure out what that one's about. Number 8, get paid twice. Earn from both. Well, that's not right. Get paid twice. Earn from both the product creators and the affiliates selling them. What is this here? This isn't supposed to be here. Like I said, this channel, we vibing. This is definitely not like nearly as serious as my main channel. This is a lot more just hanging out, vibing, talking through this stuff, talking strategy. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time and just don't feel like the vibe is there on my channel. So that's why I made this one. You're going to get that a lot more in this video. Turn a single PDF into an automated 6-figure cash machine and turn memes into millions with this insane crypto play. If there wasn't at least one crypto play, would the list even make sense? All right, so let's dive into these. Now, first of all, you're probably asking, why am I sharing these if they're such good ideas? Well, I've got 3 main reasons here. One, I'm actually opening up to the public. I've done some of this behind the scenes, but to the public, I'm opening up my one-to-one coaching program. Probably first part of September 2025, so here in about a month. And one of the fundamental principles of it is what I've taught students in the past, and what I just believe so deeply in the principle of 1-1-1. You take one avatar, one offer, one traffic source until you hit at least 6 figures a year. Just focus on a single thing, and it's very hard not to hit that number as long as you have a blueprint that works. But because I'm going to coach that, I also kind of need to do it myself. Again, I'll hop on this channel occasionally for fun and just chill like this. But my main business is 1-1-1 as well, so I don't have time for all these other businesses. I will say a couple of them, and I'll let you know which ones. A couple of them I have handed off to my team of VAs. All 4 of them have been with me. 3 of them have been with me for 3 years, and the last one's been with me for 4 years. Incredible team of employees. I love all of them. And a couple of them are running these by themselves, by the way. So I guarantee you one of them who is running one of these businesses will do 6 figures for me by herself this year, which is wild to think about. Number 2. Well, lost all of number 2. Number 2, if you decide to take action on any of these, then I will help you via crazy bonuses. Every single link that you see, all links will be down in the description of this video, and there will be a lot of links because we're covering a lot of stuff. Every link will be in the description. If you buy through any link that I have down there, I will send you some of the craziest bonuses you've ever heard about. Now, my bonuses range. I have a very big backlog of bonuses, and I do individual bonuses depending on what you get, right? So Sometimes it's custom GPTs to speed up the process of something that you have to do. Sometimes it's a full course that I already have access to. A lot of these I bought rights to, so I can give them away to people like you when you buy through my affiliate links. Let's see. I do a lot of looms, so like strategy sessions of how you can kind of put things together. We'll go into that later. Anyway, so I have really, really deep, world-class, high-level bonuses that I will help you if you buy any link that we talk about on this page. So if you decide to take action on any of these, not all of them are paid, by the way. Some are actually, one of them, like you could start the whole business for like $250, which is, you could actually go cheaper than that, which is crazy. And easily get to 10K a month on it. But again, if you decide to take action on any of these, I will help you via bonuses. All you need to do is email me at jakethornhill.com if you go through any link, whether you buy something or some of these, you literally just sign up. Even if you just sign up through one of the links that I have, email me and I'll send you a bonus pack for that. So I want you to make money. I'll help you via bonuses and I'll make an affiliate commission. So I give you these. I don't have time to. So if you decide to go make money with them, I get a commission. It's still a win-win. And eventually, I'm gonna be honest, like this is my actual goal. Sorry to sneak it in. Eventually, my hope is that through you going and making money using the strategies that I suggest here, then getting my awesome bonus packages and developing some trust, that you eventually come to me and say, Jake, I want you to coach you. I want me to coach you. And it's expensive. Like I charge a lot for my coaching, but here's the goal. Like I want you to come pay me a lot of money so I can make you a significant amount more than you pay me, right? Hopefully make you 10, 20, 30 times what you pay me over the next few years. So that's my goal. I want to get paid through affiliate commissions. I want to give you great bonuses. And eventually I do want to coach you. So I hope to see you in that very, very soon one day. Number 3, I want to prove to you that we have world-class bonus packages for anything you buy. I want you to get to the point in your head. I've actually had people do this before, come to me and specifically ask if I offer bonuses for whatever it is they're buying. And that's what I hope from you in the days, weeks, months, and years to come is like, if you are going to buy something anyways, allow me the opportunity to create a bonus package for you, or I might already have a bonus package ready where I can offer you more value. It doesn't cost you any more money, but it'll make the thing you're doing easier, faster, or make you more money. I have so much high quality stuff that I would love to give you. And with the bonus, the goal is always not to give you more things to do, but to make either the process easier, faster, or make you more money. So always my request is, if you find this helpful, anytime you're going to buy something, anytime online, email me at info@jakethornhill.com. Ask me, Jake, I'm going to buy this. Do you have a bonus package for it? And if I can possibly promote it as an affiliate, you will get a bonus package. I will make something awesome just for you. And then what's awesome is like if I make it for you, then I get to promote that I have a bonus package for that thing for anyone else who wants it in the future. So that's one of my big goals from this. Is whether you buy something on this or in the future, you go and buy something else, that you come back to this channel, you come back to me, you email me at info@jakethornhill.com and you let me give you some awesome free stuff just for using my link. It doesn't cost you any more, but I can provide you a lot more value. So that's the goal. Idea number 1, which is pocket 10K commissions just for connecting businesses to money, is an idea that I am having so much fun with this right now. Let's see, where do I want to start with this? So let's start with just I got to get Grammarly off this thing. It is driving me nuts. So we'll cover how I currently run a funding business. You can tell I had ChatGPT kind of build out the outline, but we're going to riff on it more than go through the points. So what you're basically doing with this is, what you're basically doing this is you partner with a company called DAC, David Allen Capital. Again, like every link, there will be a link down in the description to sign up as an independent broker of David Allen Capital. And they handle, and I'll put together a bonus package if you email me at info@jakethornhill.com when you do it. You're going to hear that a lot in this video. Apologies. So they handle all of the fulfillment. So all you are doing is finding businesses that need money. They have a few different packages like payment processing, but the big one is loans. So you find businesses that need money. Maybe they can't get a traditional bank loan because their credit's bad. Models like DAC actually don't look at credit score. They look at how much money your business is bringing in because duh, right? Like who cares what a credit score is? I only care about how much money the business is bringing in and do they have a track record that shows they can pay off the loan. So they are a really good company. So I bring them traffic, they do all the fulfillment, and I get crazy commissions on it. So I'm not going to go through their whole payment plan structure with you because it is a little complex. Let me see if I can sidebar this. It is a little complex. Let's see. Basically, I came in here and just asked it how many. I'll go to the synopsis down here so we don't go through the whole thing. I basically asked, run me a model for how many deals you have to get. So the basic gist of the payment plan is they pay out in bonus revenue. So when you bring them more clients, you actually get a higher percentage of bonus revenue. So let's say, oh man, don't trust my numbers here. I have a full pay plan document, but I guess I could ask right here. What bonus plan per deal? Oops, net bonus revenue. This might be one of the bonuses I give you. I actually put all of their training resources into a custom GPT so I could quickly just ask questions when I had issues like this, so I didn't have to go through all their training material. By the way, if anyone from David Allen Capital is watching, you should do that because it makes it a lot easier. So they give a loan to a business in any industry. They get a percent back, and we'll get in a minute. I have it on thinking, so it's going to take a minute. They get a percent back, what they call bonus commission or bonus revenue. Of that bonus revenue, David Allen Capital obviously takes their slice because they're handling fulfillment, and we as the independent broker take a portion of it. So you start at like 40%. And so of that bonus revenue, I'll get 40%. And then the more customers that I bring them, the higher that goes up all the way to 80%. And we'll come back to this in just a second when it gives like how much it actually is. In fact, it might tell me right here. I don't know why I'm clicking into other ones like it's not right here. So the flex is 6 to 8, the core is 4 to 7, and the prepay is 3.5. So I ran these numbers at a crazy low number. So I did an average of, where is it? Sorry, I know this is crazy nerdy and some of y'all won't care. Some of you will. So I ran a number and I think I was asking how much. Yeah. So this was how many deals would I have to do to make $1 million a year in bonus revenue or in commission. And it came out with, through a lot, we went back and forth a lot about this to get good calculations. Their initial estimate was you would probably make roughly 7,000. So if you got all the way up to $1 million, by that point, you're 100% at this 80% commissions. So they did an average of 7,000 based on all of those. And I'm like, 7,000 is going to be high. Let's actually pull that back. And I think we ran the number at an average of 3,475 bonus revenue to you per business that you bring to them that gets funded. Also, another great thing is you get paid out the day after they get funded, which is crazy. And they get funded within like 24 to 48 hours. So the turnover is great in this business model. So if on average you're making 3,475 per, and this isn't even going into downline, this isn't going into some other cool things they have built into their system, you would have to do 373 fundings in 1 year to make $1 million. That is crazy. You only have to go to 373 businesses who need money, and they actually do go to the best providers and get the best rates. They actually have a really cool deal. Well, they will match or give you $500 any other offer that you get. So they're guaranteed to get you at least the same as any other company. So they're getting you the best rate. And if I bring 773 businesses to them that get loans, I get $1 million in commissions. And if you're using like an old school model of I'm going to go door to door and build relationships and I'm going to get on the phone and have like these intimate relationships with clients, that's probably going to be hard to do. Obviously, you can still do it through some creative thing like affiliates or whatever, or ads. But as an online marketer, I'm going to put tons of SEO content out there. And when people look up a very, very niche, long tail keyword, they're going to see my content and they're going to get funded. That's how I work because I can do it at a bigger scale. So every year, I have again, I have 4 people on my team, really one. One of them is working on this where they are creating SEO piece after SEO after SEO after SEO to drive traffic to this. And year over year, I'm just going to get more and more traffic into this to the point that we will, I don't want to say we will. I think we will eventually hit $1 million. But let's go down because we're only talking about $100,000 a year. That's like 37. You have to bring like 37 businesses. Is that what that ended up at? Now that number ends up being a little off because of how this is skewed. So let's say like you brought in like 40 businesses through the whole year, you did $100,000. And then once that business is hard coded to you in their system, if they ever get funding again, you get more money from them. So it's just crazy how much money can be earned through this model, especially if you're decent at marketing at all. So let me kind of walk you through how I'm running traffic to this. Dang it, I knew I forgot to put something in here. Down in the description, there's going to be something called the Insiders Bonus Vault, is what we called it. Make sure to go get that. All you have to do is provide your email. I'll send it to you 100% for free. And you're going to get more great content like this. So you definitely want to be on the email list anyways. But I'm going to send you 3 different bonuses completely for free. One of them is a Loom video I recently made about a thing called ghost pages. So let me get some more water. This is what happens because I talk so fast. So Ghost Pages was a course. The course was only like $17 and they made their money on some upsells. But the core part of the course is all you actually needed. That talked about a strategy to rank on Google used like without having to have your own blog. Really cool asset that I didn't know existed. So for those who bought through my link, I made this Loom video, a 30-minute strategy, breaking down how I'm using Ghost Pages on top of some other things to promote this. And it's a really good video. Go get that. It's worth it just for the Ghost Pages video. So the way I'm basically promoting this, because this is not me actively doing it. If you go out and do this, go crush it, focus only on this, but I have my team doing it. So I have one member of my team who does 2 videos a day on our Faceless channel talking about how to get funding using long tail keywords. So she might say something like, how to get small business funding in Boulder, Colorado. We go actually deeper than that when it comes to sub niching, but she'll crank out 2 pieces of content every single day on YouTube with strategies like this. Then I have another member of my team who has this cycle of things she's doing. So she will do slide deck first. So she'll make a slide deck, which also we put it on multiple places so that can be indexed inside of Google as well. She'll do multiple blog posts where she embeds both the slides and the YouTube videos, and that can get indexed. And then she uses the Ghost Pages also. And so all 4 assets are indexing into each other. And then I actually just found out one other way we can promote it as well. So over time, we're just building up this massive vault of stuff of SEO properties on YouTube and Google that will be seen when people type in these long tail keywords, will drive traffic, and will get sales. And year over year, we're just going to have more and more of that. So really excited about this opportunity because I think we're going to crush it in the years to come. And I love these models. Like if I think it's simple enough that I can hand it off to my team and I don't have to be overly involved and they can fully handle it, it's something I would definitely recommend to somebody else. Because the model is just simple once you get going. So that's number 1 is business funding. Number 2 is real estate. Of course, we have to have 1 real estate, and actually we have 2 because this is 2 different things. So this is something that my wife and I actually will do either one or both of these. And I'm not sure if it's one or both yet. So if you haven't heard of him, there's a guy by the name of Pace Morby. He teaches something called Sub 2, ChatGPT, Sub 2, and Gator Lending. Both of these will be in the description, so if you want to go get more information about them, I don't remember what the link goes to. It's either a VSL or a full webinar. I'm not sure which one it is. So sub 2 uses something called creative finance. I'm not going to try to explain this in depth because I'll get it wrong. But the idea is that you go and negotiate with a seller in distress and you take on their loan instead of having to buy it through a bank. So you basically make the owner of the property, the bank, you take money. And there's so many, I mean, the idea of creative finance is you actually work out this deal with someone else. But the idea is you don't have to go get traditional mortgages, which means it doesn't put a cap on how many times you're able to do this. And then you can rent them out. You can flip them. There's so many things you can do with these assets. It's really, really cool. And the second one is Gator Lending. So you can tell I'm definitely not a pro at this, but I'll tell you in a second why my wife and I will be getting into this because it's unique to our situation. So Gator Lending is PACE teaches you how to go acquire business credit, build it out over time. And then there are these certain types of real estate transactions, like a double close and different things, where people, fix and flippers, wholesalers, these people need money in a transaction that they don't have access to. So a Gator will come in, lend money that they've learned to borrow through corporate credit, lend money, and then within 1 to 2 days, they'll lend like say $5,000 and get $1,000, $2,000, or $3,000 back within like 1 to 3 days. Really, really crazy opportunity. And when you start doing it at a higher level, instead of taking immediate money from it, you actually like obviously can get your investment back within a few days and then take a percentage of the deal. And that's when you're really doing it at scale, is when you can go out and, I mean, especially you go find people who are doing a lot of these sub 2 deals and you're like, hey, how can I do a deal with you? One of the things I've loved about going through a lot of Pace's content is it's given me a different mindset, even in my own business, of, man, what I want is a piece of other people's businesses, right? Like I want to be involved in your business, obviously in a mutually beneficial way, not in a leech kind of way, but like I want us to work together in such a way that the work that you're doing, I get a cut on as well. It's just reframed what like passive income really means when it comes to the business world. It's looking for ways to leverage that. Now, why my wife and I are 100% going to do this at some point is because as my personal yearly salary grows, there's something called, and Pace recently did a video on this. So again, I'm not an expert. I'm gonna have to go to an expert to talk through this and actually build out the strategy at a high level. But something called, if you are a full-time real estate investor, which on average is 15 hours a week, you can actually deduct the depreciation from your house, from your rental properties, from your active income. Now, most people, if you were to go out and buy a rental property, that is categorized in taxes as a passive income, and it couldn't offset active income like your salary. If you become a full-time real estate investor or categorized in the tax code as one, I think there's like one other stipulation, but 750, roughly 15 hours a week in real estate activities. Now you can start using depreciation to cut into your active income. So there comes a point where we're doing so much money inside of my business that we have to do that in order to like save hundreds of thousands of dollars that we're making. So this is a strategy my wife and I have talked about and are really excited to get into when the time comes. So again, that link is down in the description. If you want to go watch more in-depth, Pace is a really good teacher. He is very good at explaining these concepts, which are not normal. And as always, if you decide to buy through, I'll develop some really good bonus packages for you. I think one of those I already have. The other one I would have to build out. Idea number 3. This is so interesting. So I'm coupling this with what we are doing when it comes to business funding. But I'm not going to start there. So this was a launch from yesterday. This is the most underpriced thing I think I've ever seen because it's actually crazy. So you build out niche sites fast that rank locally. You monetize with pay-per-call affiliate offers. And then we eventually want to tie it into both the independent brokerage and some other things as well, which we'll get to in this video. Excuse me. So how the concept works, and then we'll talk about driving traffic to some other things. So it is I really hope by the time I publish this, it's still live. The product launched yesterday. I think it's like $250 for the main product and all the upsells. It might change. I really hope that they don't shut it down when the launch is over. Again, I think I paid like $249, and this was for all the upsells plus the main product. So what this thing can do is, in the course of about 15 to 20 minutes, I can publish content on SEO, like very focused SEO content, into, I think it's like 1,000 posts. And the way it works is we're trying to go very, very deep into sub niches. So let's say, for example, I wanted to do the niche of pest control, and I found a pay-per-call affiliate offer that was for pest control. Well, now I want to find 3 or 4 sub niches under pest control. So let's say rat removal, ant extermination, termite extermination. We'll say 3 because I don't want to keep naming them. And then what I'm going to do is create one site for each, $12 a month for a domain, one site for each. Then I'm going to use the software that they developed. I'm going to add all the keywords in. It instantly publishes all of them onto each individual site. And what it's doing is you're going like really far down into sub niche, right? So maybe something like ant termination in, and what the software does is it automatically pulls in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, and I think thousands of, it can do thousands, I don't know where that limit actually is, of cities and zip codes. And so someone looks up, I don't need to think of random ant termination in Chester, I don't know what state, that's just a random city. With their zip code, they type this into Google, they find this site. This site has a call to action with this phone number, which is this right here. And you were sending out thousands and thousands and thousands of these in like 15 minutes. It is crazy the amount of traffic. And you can rank for these because they're so niche. You are like going so far down the rabbit hole that people are not trying to rank for these keywords because they might only get 1 to 5 views per month. But when I have 1,000 of them, who cares? Such a cool model. So we are actually, I'm handing this over to one of my team members. She actually doesn't fully know she's getting this yet, but she's going to probably Monday. I'm doing the first one myself, handing it over to her. And she will probably put up, my goal is 1 site per day, so 5 a week, Monday through Friday. Let me run some numbers for y'all on this. I think it's this one. So starting a business where I have a very niche local site that posts blog posts about tons of cities, blah, blah, blah. Basically, how many sites would I have to do $100,000 a year? These sites, and I'm not kidding when I say this, the first time you do a site, it's probably going to take you maybe an hour. I mean, I've watched through all the training material on this. It will take no time to do this. So having no experience doing it, you can do it within an hour easily. After you've done a couple, 30 minutes to be safe, but probably between 15 and 30 minutes per site. If I was doing this myself, I would get up 20 to 30 sites per day. I promise you I would. I've been doing this for a while. So that being said, I'm going to hand it over to one of our team members who already has a lot on her plate, which is why I'm asking her to only do, because she's doing a lot of the independent broker for businesses for me. So she'll do one of these a day. And originally it started like estimating out. So there are pay-per-calls in the $100 to $300 per call range, or the lower end $30. I said, let's run these numbers based on $25 per call. There's so many $25 per call offers. And this is like the bottom tier. So I like doing worst case scenario. So you're getting a realistic picture, and it's probably going to take you a lot less than this. So let's say every call is $25 per call. And on average, what did I say here? How many do I have per week? Like 2 a week? Yeah. I said, let's do an average of just 2 calls a week. Again, very, very, very conservative per site. There's no reason, because I ran these numbers yesterday. There's no world you should ever be getting just 2 calls, especially if you do enough of these. On average, it'll be a lot higher. Every site might not do that, but on average, it'll be higher. So 2 calls a week for 52 weeks. That's 104 calls per site, $25 per call. That's $2,600 per year per site. And then, so you'll need 39 sites doing 2 calls. So obviously I took 2 very low numbers. You should be getting more than 2 calls per week. You should be getting Excuse me. Man, I talk too fast for these. Kills my throat. $25 per call. You should be getting more than $25 from most. 25 is okay. It's not terrible. But I think 20 is like the lowest one I saw. And again, I saw a lot in the 50, 60, 70, 100 range. If you're doing at least 2 call, 39 sites. And if I said I think someone working a full-time, I know someone working a full-time job with even the smallest amount of ambition at all could do 10 a week easily. It would take you 4 weeks to get enough sites up to make $100,000 a year. And your only expense, here, I'm going to do it on this on my phone. Your only expense is a Namecheap domain. Also, they help you go find domains that already have authority that are expired, and it does it for you automatically. Didn't even mention that part. But let's see. What was I looking up here? $25 per call, 39 sites, 2 calls a week. I lost what I was going to look up, but I'll have it here if I think about it again. So $25 per call. Oh, that's what I was. So think if you start doing these at 30 or 40, and if you get more sites up, there's just no reason not to be hitting 100K with this business. Anyways, really cool business model. And if you're not familiar, by the way, you can actually sell these types of businesses. You can bunch multiple groups of sites that are in the same niche. And I think the multiple is like 33. I believe that's correct. So let's say you had a collection of sites that were doing $100,000 a year. That sells for $360,000 on Flippa or Empire Flips. Empire Flips, is that the name of it? So again, just crazy the potential here. And it's so easy. It's dumb how easy it is. Most people will like do 2 or 3 sites probably, but doing this at scale, you can absolutely get to $100,000 in no time. And again, don't believe me, come back in a year and ask, because we will have the results by that point. Very underpriced. Again, go down the link in the description if you want to pick that one up. I think there's also a webinar or a VSL or whatever. If it's still up, I hope it is. But go check that one out if you want to learn more about it. And again, I have a bonus package ready for that one, actually. That's pretty fire. All right, number 4, launching digital products on networks. Now, this is a specific offer, not just doing it in general, that I came across the other day. Ironically, his name is John Thornhill. So it's a program called Participation in Success to Success. I don't remember the name of it. So I watched his webinar on this the other day. I probably will actually pick this up for a very specific reason. The webinar is worth watching, by the way. He did a very good job on it. If you want to watch that one, that'll be linked down below as well. So the gist of it and why we're going to be using this is he gives you a massive amount of his private label rights content. So it's a vault of, probably hundreds of products at this point, where you can go in, make small adjustments, either using AI or do it yourself, and then resell those as a launch. Now, that's not that big a deal. What actually makes it super interesting is he has a very good reputation in the space, and he will email his affiliates to promote your offer. So I think the course is like $997, which it's very weird to me because I grew up in, I've bought over $100,000 worth of, well over. I bought over $150,000 now worth of online education. And most courses that I've ever bought are $2,000 or $2,500. Those are the strong majority. So to see something with a lot of value at the $1,000 mark, I'm like, we just do not run in the same circles. It just feels wild. But he gives this to all of his affiliates who he has a really good reputation with. If you go look him up, his testimonials are actually pretty wild. He's been doing this for a while. And he will promote your product to his affiliates, who will then go out and promote your thing. So when we launch our coaching program, I'll probably wait a couple months, but I probably will get with him, get his program, and have him help promote our coaching by using affiliates, because I really want to get better at hiring affiliates. And this is how I plan on doing it, at least as of right now. So really, really cool program there. And maybe one of my favorite things about it is you start to just get in these circles of really high level affiliate marketers. You start networking a little bit. You can do partnership deals on launches. You can get access to products. And There's so much. There's so much there that the doors that this opens for a very cheap, what I think is a cheap product, is really, really cool. So a lot of opportunity there with that one. Number 5 is Legendary Marketer. Now I really want to be specific about this one because this one actually doesn't fit into everything else I've talked about. So Legendary Marketer was how I started my affiliate marketing journey. They actually just changed. They used to do a 15-day challenge when I started versus I think it's a 5-day AI challenge now. Again, the link's in the description if you want to check it out. And I'll build out a really good bonus for this because I obviously love the company because they helped me so much. The reason this is getting added to the list is because I'm about to talk about a few affiliate options that I think are just really high level affiliate programs and unique ways to, they're just high level affiliate programs. But if you don't have any experience in the affiliate world, I don't know I would start with those. I would probably start with Legendary Marketer. And again, this is one of those things that I always recommend them for people brand new because it's where I started, right? Like I didn't know anything about affiliate marketing at all and went through their program. I did $200,000 in profit my first year while working 60 hours a week as a youth pastor. That's where all my time was. And on the side, I did this. I loved it. It was so much fun and it was very profitable. This was really the start of my journey. So because of that, I recommend it really highly just because of my experience with it. I know results vary obviously from individual to individual, but because so if you're thinking about starting affiliate marketing but have no experience, this is typically my recommendation to start with them. And they're just going to teach you the tricks of the trade. You're going to learn all your fundamentals, all your basics. And at the end of the day, the farther you get into this game, you realize it's all about the fundamentals. It's all about going back to the basics. It's why now I do 1-1-1 because I run this model the simplest way you can possibly run it because it just works better. So this one's a little bit of a call out. I'm about to talk about some other affiliate businesses. And if you have no training in affiliate marketing, this is where I would start. Seemed like a necessary call out here. So let's talk about one called Easy Pay Direct. And again, we're going to run some numbers on this one. So this is merchant services. This is a payment processor is what it is. And I actually really relate with this one because screw Stripe. I hate Stripe so much. If you run a business in the make money online industry, or you process really high, I'm getting hiccups, man. Sorry, y'all. Or you run really high payments, Stripe is going to close your account down. It's not a question of if they will. They will do it sooner or later. And then your funds are stuck in there and you can't get them out. And it's one of the biggest hassles for these really high quality businesses. So why this is actually such a cool offer is, and by the way, sign up as an affiliate through my link. This is actually, both this and the next one are 2-tier affiliate programs. If you're not familiar with 2-tier affiliate programs, the way they work is if you were to sign up under me and you make sales, I actually get a small piece of commission. And you're like, are you taking money from me? No, I'm not taking money from you. They are part of the fees that would be going to Easy Pay Direct, but because I referenced you, they give me a little small percentage that come out of their earnings, not yours. So, again, one of the reasons I enjoy, but also I really just like this program. So if you sign up as an affiliate through that link also, I will also build out a bonus package for that as well. But I love this and maybe you're not in this world yet, so this doesn't fully relate for you. But if you see these businesses if you're an e-com, this is who I would target, by the way, 100%. E-com businesses processing $100,000 a month. I would run ads to this because this is crazy money. You go find e-com businesses that are running $100,000 a month in processing, and you're getting a percentage on every single payment they process. You are making crazy money. You can do the same with info coaches because anyone in the make money online space will get shut down. I would go to them and I would say, here's a list of 100 people just like you who lost their money from Stripe, got their account shut down, couldn't collect new money, ended up 3 or 4 months fighting back and forth with Stripe This will be you unless you fix it or unless you deal with it before it happens. This is Stripe's business model. It's actually really interesting if you understand their business model, why it makes sense. There's a reason that anyone can sign up for it and get started immediately. They do that, and then they have to like the regulations on the back end. Anyways, it actually talks about it in the link in the bottom. So this is a great affiliate program. Let me see which one I did this on. Here we go. Affiliate of EasyPay Direct. Let's say I actually went lower on this. E-com companies that process $50,000. By the way, I did a lot of Amazon. Dang it, I should have added an Amazon program to this. I can't believe I forgot it. But this was even us, we were doing like $150,000 in revenue per month on Amazon. $100,000 e-com businesses is very common. It is common. It's not that difficult because they're not super high margin businesses. So find e-com businesses that do at least 50,000 per month. So is 20% right? That feels a little high. I actually haven't even looked at these numbers yet. I just threw this in real quick because I knew I would want to reference it. Our review sites, e-commerce transactions. So what you're doing is you're getting 1% of the merchant fee. I just want to go to the end. I want the answer. So you would need to refer 30 e-com businesses processing $50,000 a month, or what is that? 17 businesses doing $100,000 a month. And then what if you did? Let's do it this way. Here, I'm gonna build this out. Signed one per month, doing 100K in revenue per month for 3 years, no churn. Now there could be churn. This isn't a business that's going to have a ton of churn because it's a lot to set up a payment processor. Once it's set up, as long as you don't have issues with it, why leave? So, to say, if someone goes into a payment processor, you're probably going to have them for at least 3 years. So let's build this out. Just one a month. Just one customer a month that you sign up for this. So by year 3, you would have made $421,000. This is why I love this program for ads. I would light this up with ads. Because again, you make one sell, you're making roughly $5,856 per year per person you bring in. It's just crazy. Like I'd run an ad and the first line would be, if you're doing $100,000 a month in revenue, I wouldn't say Stripe is going to screw you, but that's like the vibe, something like that. Anyways, love this affiliate program. It's gold. All right, we're gonna kind of get through the rest of these a little faster because I do want to keep this video under an hour. All right, next one is Augusta Precious Metals. So this one is similar in the sense that it is a high ticket affiliate program, and here's my thing, and people just don't get this. High ticket affiliate program, like it is not significantly easier, and this is going to sound crazy, I understand. It is not significantly easier to make 100 sales of a $100 item than it is 100 sales of a $5,000 item. The difference is you just have to talk to a different group of people. So if you're doing it on TikTok, yes, it's going to be much easier because the people that I want to target probably aren't on TikTok as much. If you go to LinkedIn, you're going to find a lot of them. So much of it is being in the right place, talking to the right person, understanding your ICP, your ideal customer profile. And as long as you're doing that, anyways, much easier to sell high ticket. I promise. It's why I did $200,000 as a complete newbie in my first year with Legendary Marketer. So it's helping people invest in gold and silver IRAs, high ticket affiliate commissions on large transactions, appeals to investors wanting security against inflation. I think their core demographic, if I'm correct, I feel like I read this. I might be wrong. I think it tends to be like 50 to 80-year-old conservative men. I think is like their very, very specific ICP, which I grew up around a lot of that demographic. So for me, like this would be a very, very, like you just know how they talk, what they're thinking about, how to communicate with them. But I want to run these numbers for you, and this is going to go back just to, I'll tell you the difference in Easy Pay Direct. If you want that month over month, just crazy high, every single one you get, you're just adding in how much you make per month per versus just some crazy one-time commissions. So let's see. I think it's this one right here. Affiliate for Augusta Precious Metals. By the way, their closers are phenomenal too. Not in like a scammy way, but they are incredibly good to the people you recommend to them. So if you push people to them, those people are going to have really good experiences and they're going to trust you more and then buy more stuff from you because this is a very good company. So how do we do $100,000? And this is going to sound terrible. So qualified lead payout and a rev share up to 10% commission per sale. So let's say the qualified lead, you're getting $200 per qualified lead. You'd have to do 500 leads in a year to 100,000. You're like, okay, that's not easy. It's not easy. Here's why it's easy though. Is you could do a rev share for 10%. And if someone comes in and decides to get a IRA in gold for $100,000, you get a 10% cut of that. You get a $10,000 commission. So hear that. Excuse me. You get 10 commissions in a year and you hit $100,000. 10 people. 10 of the right people to this company. And if they make more purchases in the future, you get paid on every purchase because you referred them. So not only are you getting paid for leads, you are then getting paid out commission for every purchase they make with them in the future. I mean, what if someone comes in and wants to do $500,000? You just made a $50,000 commission. The power of these high-level affiliate programs, it's crazy that people just don't spend time. Also, similar to Easy Pay Direct, they do have a 2-tier affiliate program. Make sure you use the link in the description to sign up if you decide to do Augusta. I would love to go all out on this affiliate program. We're doing like some niche things here and there, but I tell you right now, if we are able to use the SEO strategy for broker funding, we will absolutely do it for this too. It's a little harder, but we do have some strategies there that I think we would use. So, and if you sign up to promote their, if you sign up to become an affiliate for them, I'll also have a bonus package for you as well. Just email me at info@jakethornhill.com and I'll do that. So let's see, that brings us down to this. See, this is what I'm worried about. My audio only has an hour cap on it, but I usually don't go over an hour. Might have to stitch the videos. Unfortunate. All right. I mean, I know you see the names of the other ones, but it doesn't make sense without me actually explaining them. I will knock out these last three a little faster, though. OfferLab is really interesting. It's a platform that Russell Brunson is launching right now. And the idea is incredible. I'm curious about the execution. I'm curious how it'll play out. So it hasn't launched yet. Even once it launches, there'll be so many iterations of it as they continue to fix it. The launch and some of the affiliate stuff they're doing right now is the most insane thing I've ever seen. I really believe in the project because Russell's really good at what he does. So I think if there are any issues once it launches, he will fix them. Especially like in the first few years. Now, if you're a ClickFunnels person, you're like, he doesn't fix things from 10 years ago. He fixed a lot when ClickFunnels first started and it just changed over time. So OfferLab, what does it do? You can use it as a creator or as an affiliate. So let's talk about it from the launch promo side first, which is a generational opportunity. If it ends up being executed well, you could make such a ridiculous amount of money from this launch that you could retire yourself. You absolutely could. So what he's doing is go down in the description because I actually haven't watched the video in like 3 weeks and I don't want to get the details wrong. This is another one. You can sign up. There's an upsell that you can choose, but you don't have to. If you do sign up using my link, I have a bonus package already ready. That's fire. So you'll get that for free if you decide to sign up completely for free. And again, just email me at info@jakethornhill.com and I'll send it to you. Or if you've already signed up and haven't emailed me, email me. So you sign somebody up, and then if they are a affiliate or a creator, you get paid on what they make on that platform for the lifetime that they use the platform. And that money's coming out of what is typically a merchant fee. So all platforms have merchant fees. OfferLab is sharing a percentage of the merchant fee with you. So you're getting a cut on what they make. And again, this is the kind of thing where we go back to the real estate, like you get a chunk of their business and it's not costing them any more money. It's actually coming out of OfferLab side that they would usually pocket. You're getting a percentage of the merchant fee. So what is it? It allows creators to go into their platform and actually promote all of their products there on the platform. You don't have to build a new funnel, anything. You connect, whether you have Go High Level, whether you have ClickFunnels, whatever. You connect it to OfferLab. It automatically pulls in your sales page. And then as an affiliate, what I can do is I can go in and say, I like this product from this creator. I like this product from this creator. I like this product from this creator. Pull them all together into a single funnel and then run people through my funnel. So it allows, so let's say, for example, I was selling like a $2,000 course, but I didn't have a front end offer and I didn't have an upsell. I could go in, find somebody's product that was very similar to the course that I had. I could put that on the front end. I could find somebody else's product to put as like $100 upsell. If you want to make sure it aligns, but then I have my course in the back end as the third sell. So it's a really cool opportunity. And then from the creator side, it's really helpful because I need affiliates to promote my things. Like I desperately want more affiliates. So it's a free traffic source for creators. So really cool for both sides. I'm very curious to see the execution. And I think that launches, I think it's September 3rd. So if you haven't already signed up for it, you definitely should. It's a free sign up and you just get a free bonus from me just for signing up. So why not? PDF farming. Now I recently did a video of this on my main channel. If you don't know, this is my main channel. I will say this is the only time I think I did a bad bonus pack. And it was because I tried to do something I didn't fully understand. So I tried to give people free access to a Go High Level account. And the problem is, well, crazy discounted access, but I just don't use Go High Level. I mean, I use it a little bit. I don't like it. I just don't like Go High Level. I also haven't used it enough to like it. So there was a lot of complexity with that. And it's like someone would get a free account and then they're asking me a lot of questions. And in my head, I'm like, I was just giving you this as a bonus. I can't now do support. So I think I was a little bit of probably my worst bonus package ever. I think all my other ones are really good. We're actually redoing this bonus package completely. So if you bought this from me or you decide to buy it because the program is awesome, we'll talk about it in a second, do email me at info@jakethornhill.com and I'll show you the new bonus package so you can get access to all of that. So PDF farming. I love this if you're trying to make money without showing your face. The idea is how to quickly create a PDF and sell it online. And I don't want to go too far into this because maybe I'll link to this. The amount of links in the description on this is going to be crazy, by the way. Go look and see how many links there are. On my main channel, I did a 42-minute version of this, walking through the free strategy and the paid strategy. The free strategy is creating these and then just creating a bunch of content for them. The paid strategy, which is more of how I'm using it, is using this as an SLO advertising offer. So an SLO is a self-liquidating offer. So you run these PDFs. So you do a front-end PDF, an upsell, and then probably one other upsell. So you make the average value of your entire funnel $400 to $800 to maybe even $1,000. And then that offsets your ad spend. You get the lead, and then you can do with what you want with the lead. So that's more of how I'm using it to promote my main stuff, like what will be coaching, it has been OBA, all of that. I'm going to have to edit and stitch these two together. That's unfortunate. Man, I was trying to go without having to actually splice this into two videos. My bad. So with PDF farming, you can go watch the full video on my channel where I break down multiple paths. So I break it down into the free version where you're creating TikTok content. Now, ideally what you're doing is you're creating a TikTok, a Instagram, maybe a Snapchat, and a YouTube Shorts channel, and you're sharing them across all of them. You're using very simple content and you're producing a ton of it. That way, and there's tons of ways to drive traffic, but if you're trying to keep it completely faceless, they're all filtering into this front end offer, which I will say, I would make the front end offer appealing to a mass market if you're going to do that. I mean, you want like a very simple, like how to make money without showing your face kind of thing. People buy the front end, then you have the lead, and then you can do what you want with the lead, and then you can create the entire funnel. And then the paid version we went over. And then if you want to learn how to do this click by click, because a lot of this it's not very hard to actually make an ebook with AI. You can definitely tinker around with it and figure it out yourself. If you want to do it at a really high level, there's actually a course called PDF Farming, which is what I was referring to when people bought that. I didn't love the bonus package I had for it. But I made a full video talking about how to do $100,000 a month with PDF Farming. And I think the way you really do that at scale is using this for ads, right? Like you run 5-10 different funnels like this that are constantly bringing you traffic. You scale up the ads on which ones are working the best. You bring in a lot of leads. I made an example of Blake Newbar's partner program, which I made a white label version of something called the Christian Entrepreneur Lead Machine. And then also did this with Legendary Marketer, where I was able to run ads that were self-liquidating, that actually made a little bit of money, but at least broke even. And then I got all the leads. If you go over to my main channel right now, my main YouTube, which has 7,000 subs on it, 7,000 some change, I bet you 10%, at least 10%, came from one of those two sets of ads. So if you want to grow your socials, if you want to make money with affiliate offers, make money with anything, like finding these kind of offers where you can self-liquidate the funnel when you're running ads it's just a game changer. So, or you can literally just sell your ebooks, and I mean, it's really, really great way to make money. So last one is this really interesting idea. Now, this is still fairly new to me. And the reason I'm excited about this one, and I would go really hard on it, I just don't have time. I'll probably do a few review videos. I'll actually build out a really good bonus package for this because I think it's worth it. The reason I'm very interested in this is because of the people that I've seen promoted. They're people that I really like, I like and trust a lot in this space. So, I mean, if you don't want to get into meme coins, don't get into meme coins. But if you've ever thought about it, I have not. I probably did 3 or 4 crypto projects. I lost a significant amount of money early with crypto, but I've also made money through some other projects. This one has 2 really cool sides of it. If you've ever wanted to get in the meme game, because what happens with memes is you have this crazy spike where people make 10, 20, 30, 40 times how much money they invest. But this has 2 sides. It's either the side of the actual coin itself or promoting the coin. 2 different things. Obviously, you can do both as well. Promoting something like this, affiliate offers that are crypto absolutely crush. So you can go sign up as an affiliate. So I know one of the things, in fact, I better explain. So if you go down the link in the description, they don't even have a great affiliate page for this set up yet. So you got to go down to the link. Then you Google, I'll show you real quick, Phantom Wallet. Let me type in Phantom Wallet. All right, here you go. Phantom Wallet comes up. You click here, you push download. It comes in as a Chrome extension. And then from there, you just make a profile. And then you use that link down in the description, and it creates a profile on the account. And so you can do it from 2 angles, right? You can do it from the affiliate side or from just being a member of a coin. And again, the reason this one seems like it's getting a lot of traction is the people promoting it. I mean, I'm talking super affiliates who are promoting this thing. So if you've got people who are promoting to their audience, and a lot of their audience is promoters as well, it's going to drive a lot of traffic to this. So who knows what happens? I don't know. But it is going to get a lot of eyeballs, and it's very early. It actually launches today. You can't buy the token yet. But as an affiliate, you can promote it to other people. So when they buy, you actually get an amount of the token in your wallet because someone else bought. Or you can obviously buy and be a part of the ecosystem and ride it up if it ends up making money. Really cool opportunity, but I'll make sure in the bonus package for this, it has instructions on make sure how to get your affiliate link. I'll do a mini course because I need to talk about what it actually is, how it works. I'll probably show you some of the webinars where they go over it in more depth, show you how to make sure you get it set up correctly, all of that stuff. So if you're into crypto and you really enjoy that world, this is probably the most exciting opportunity I've heard about in the last 2 years. There's a lot of money to be made here. But I'm not going to recommend it for you if you don't like crypto or aren't already interested in the space. So, by the way, but promoting this as an affiliate, it is, to say you can make $100,000 promoting this is very, very, very possible. If you took a TikTok account, and as always, use repurpose.io, link it to an Instagram account, link it to a YouTube Shorts channel, and did like just nonstop these videos, and people signed up under you and they learned about the token from you. And every time they bought, you got some into your wallet completely for free. And this thing goes up at all, you would make crazy money. I did a similar thing to this one time on it was a foreign crypto exchange. I made tens of thousands of dollars. People would just sign up with my link, and I just showed them how to sign up and then buy crypto on this certain platform. And then every time they bought, I got a small piece of that coin into my wallet. It was crazy how much money was made doing that. So it's a really cool business model if you go all in on it. So guys, here are 10 different models. I still like the banger headlines here from ChatGPT. But here are 10 models that all of which can make you $10,000 a year. Any of them. Pick one, run with it. And really, I'm going to go back to this last line, and this is where we'll finish it off. Not only on these, because there's going to be a ton of links down in the description. If you buy any of them, make sure to email me, info@jakethornhill.com right here, and I'll send you a bonus package. But if ever you go to buy something and you're like, this is an awesome thing, and I'm thinking about buying it, how can I get even more value for free? Email me, info@jakethornhill.com. Let me make a bonus package for you, or give you one that I already have, because I have a lot already set aside. And I just want to give you so much extra value in exchange for using my link. It will cost you not a penny extra. I'll make a commission on it and you'll get more value. So that's my ask from this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Also suggest, don't forget, going into the description down here and picking up the Insider's Bonus Vault completely for free. A couple free bonuses that I think you will enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.